What's going on, guys? Doom in his retro room, and today we're checking out the TMNT 3 NECA 4-pack of turtles. Man, I can't wait to bust this open. Let's see what's inside. Show you guys the display window here. We got Leo, we got Donnie, we got Mikey, and we got Raph. The whole shot of them. Come with the lanterns, some other cool accessories. Take a closer look when we get inside. Alright, so here you have them. I gotta say, these things look phenomenal. Very first impression of them is just that the detail on these puppies is unreal. I mean, they look straight out of the movie. So, you know, let's see if I can get it to focus there. Yep. Again, initial impression, these things look awesome. Full disclaimer to start out. If you push this thing down, you are going to stab your little fingy. That thing's actually kind of sharp. I mean, I don't know if it would puncture through, but I pushed down on that the first time and I was like, ooh, it kind of stuck me. So, keep that in mind, but yeah, I mean, these things are awesome. They came with a plethora of accessories. You know, we got swords. We got like the colonial style, you know, rapier, I guess is what it is. But that thing's pretty sweet. Bunch of other accessories I'll talk about later. But first thing I kind of want to talk about is the accessories that come, you know, the turtle's weapons, essentially. They come with each turtle. Didn't go into the hands particularly well, which was kind of upsetting. If you see here, like Mikey's, I've got just kind of, they don't quite snap in like I'm used to with NECAs. There we go. I mean, that's, see, it's very, very finicky. Not a huge fan of that. As you can see there, it just fell again. So, yeah, that's a problem. Obviously with like Donnie, you know, it works pretty well with the scepter because it's a little thicker, but his staff I had the same problem with. So I don't know if that's just mine. I wish someone else would share kind of whether or not they've had that same experience, but for me, that's going to be a knock against these. But you know, other than that, the detail's pretty cool, and I'm going to go into the accessories a little bit that you get with them and that sort of thing. So be right back with that. So here we go with accessories. We get not one, not two, but three versions of the lantern, which this one is the best one, in my opinion. It's the one that's broken. I don't know if you can see that glass kind of shattered there. Focus wants to work. And then it's almost kind of like cockeyed on the top. I don't remember the difference between all three versions. I guess different periods of time. I can't remember exactly. I haven't seen the movie in a long time, but you get these samurai masks that they wore. You get 4 of them, 1 for each turtle. You also get 4 cloaks for them to wear. As I mentioned previously, you get the 2 additional swords. Very cool. I believe these were like the main bad guy's swords, or similar to what they carried, and then they may have fought with them at one point too, but again, I can't quite remember. You get an additional head for each turtle, which is pretty sweet. These heads look really good. They're almost like a combat head or something of that sort, so be interested to throw these on my other movie turtles and see how they look. I imagine they match up pretty well. I'll focus that in so you can see those better. There's Donnie again. And then we have Mikey. Awesome looking head sculpts. And then you get a bunch of hands that do different things. So yeah, that's it for the accessories. I'm going to go back up to the top and pose these up and throw some of these accessories on them. To give you an idea too of how these helmets work, there's a little notch in the back of this. They just pop on and notch in to the back of the bandana. It's pretty genius idea here. I was glad to see there wasn't like a hole in the head they had to pin into or something, so that's pretty cool. Alright, I was going to show you guys this too. This is Mikey sitting on top of the McFarlane DC Multiverse Dark Knight Returns Build-A-Figure horse. Looks pretty good. The horse is a little bit frustrating to pose. The legs are a little weird and a little cockeyed. I don't know if you can kind of see that down there, but yeah, I think it works out. It looks pretty nice. I don't think I'd pick up 4 of these. It's just not the way I want to display them really, but I think this does go really well, so I just wanted to show you guys real quick that this is a pretty good solution if you wanted a horse for one of them or for 4 of them, though I think if I was going to get one for all 4, I'd probably go with something from the Mythic Legions line or something like that. It's a little more quality. If I was going to go that all out, I might as well spend the money and get something like that. Just as an added thing I figured out here, it doesn't slide, it kind of snaps. That's how you put those on. So these are it. Tmnt 3 4-pack. Man, I've been waiting for this for a long time. I'm so stoked on these. I love this movie. I know it's not the best movie of the 3, but it's my favorite one of the 3. I grew up watching it the most. I think for my generation, my age group, it was, the one that we were, cognizant enough to remember when it came out. And so I watched the crap out of it. My buddy had it on VHS. We'd watch it every time we hung out. It was just a good time. I know somebody in the comments is going to go, actually, number 3 was actually better, and number 2 was actually even better. Yeah, again, I know that. But for me, this was a grail. I wanted these puppies so bad, and as soon as I saw they were announced, I knew I was pre-ordering them. So, super glad I got to get a hold of them. As far as the swords are concerned, they snap in really well. Like, better than the nunchuck and the staff and the sai. But, yeah, those other weapons, just having a little bit of trouble keeping them in their hands. So somebody let me know if I'm doing something wrong there, if I just need to heat them up or stick them in water, boiling water or whatever, something like that. But I might just stick Mikey with one of the lanterns. I might just give him this one because this one's super cool. I just dropped him, but it's okay. Somebody's gonna lose it in the comments. You smacked your figure on the ground and now it's broken and it's ruined. It'll never be worth anything. Yeah, I don't care. Play with my toys. That's what they're there for. So, yeah, guys, let me know if you what you guys would like to see from reviews in the future. I'm definitely gonna be doing a bunch. I've got a ton of stuff to open and a ton of stuff I still have in a box that I need to do reviews on and things like that. I'm trying to do quick ones on TikTok and YouTube Shorts, but I want to do some of these more long-form ones for YouTube because I just enjoy it much more, and I think it's cooler. So, yeah, check me out. YouTube, Instagram, TikTok, Doom's Retro Room. Like, comment, subscribe. Appreciate anyone who's watching, and let me know in the future what you guys like to see, like I said, and peace and love.